And as a part of that, technology wise, I have a Linux and CentOS, Ubuntu, Fedora. And cloud wise, I do have the experience on like AWS, Azure, and GCP. We are going to take care of the trainings on those areas also. And the VMware technology also, we are going to take care of support and technologies. Okay, this is about the glance of the my thing. Almost from the 7 to 8 years, I'm into the trainings and doing the some of the corporate trainings also. So right now, with a combination of the each and everything, we are proceeding with the in-depth scenario based. What is a scenario based means? We don't want to just giving the commands. We want to give the commands with along with functional expertise. Nothing but where we need to use, what is the fundamental of the using, and what is the major issues if we are going with the wrong assumptions. Okay, so that is about the way we need to learn it. We need to adapt the technology. So if not, the thing is going to be wrong because the real-time scenario is totally different when compared to the other things. For example, if you want to reboot the server, okay, so in general way, the other guys are explaining you that just trigger the command like a reboot or init command or some sort of the commands. So that is a technology wise, that's well and good. But functionality wise, there is a lot of the process like ITL process. There is some sort of other process we need to start it. What is that? How we need to send a mail, what is the request we need to do it, and what is the way of interaction we need to do it, and before shutdowning the server or restarting the server, what are the backup prerequisites we need to take up, like AFS tab. Some of the things are there. I will tell you later, but I'm just explaining like AFS tab, file system information, disk information, network information. Okay, why we need to comment the file systems, and after that, why we need to request the application team to shut down the services. Later on, we need to go for the restarting of the services from the console. So this is a small sort of the things, but this real-time example only will help you to into the move on to the especially into interviews because the interviewer is expecting the scenario and the functional and fundamentals of what is the process we are following. He is not looking for the command because the commands we will get it from the chat GPT or Gemini, whatever it may be. Okay, otherwise even Google also we can find it. But the thing is that how to use the command, how to trigger the command, where we need to use it. That is the major fundamental area we need to understanding. The entire course will be we are focusing on learning and exposing and managing the things into the same way. So here we are going to teach you especially into the Linux some sort of the course content I will share you. Let me share the course content. So I will share you the notes. I will share you the entire content to you, and we are managing the videos also. Each and everything we are sharing in depth. So we are not skipping anything. We are covering end-to-end syllabus. Okay, for example, if you're coming to the Linux administration, this is some of the portion I'm going to cover it up. Okay, from the basic operating system to nothing but what is the operating system. Small set of introduction of operating system to we are going to explain you that what are the shells are there and how to install the operating system, what are the parameters will be there, and how we are creating the user level like a file level management. Okay, and what are the files will be there. Okay, the set of the things. Coming to the process wise, what are the process we are using, what is the fundamentals of the process we are using, what is the process first of all. Okay, so and again we are going with the login options and customer kernel option. First of all, kernel is what is a kernel, why we are using the kernel, how to do the patching. Patching is one of the major activity where we need to be focusing on. So that is also we are going to define you that, and how to building, creationing, partitioning the table, especially when coming to the operating system level. Okay, creation of the file systems is one of the fundamental thing. Means if you're going with the basic Windows, so we are all our Windows guys. So basically, for example, you can see that if this is my Windows system. In my Windows system, how I created my directory structure, nothing but I have my hard disk. I have my hard disk I created into three set of new separate disks. like a C, D, E. So this is we are calling as a file system. In the same way, in Linux environment also, how your block device, that hard disk we are calling as a block device or hard disk. Hard disk is a general terminology. So we are calling as a block, B-L-O-C-K, block device. How we are creating the block device? On top of the block device, how we are creating the partitions. There we are calling as a drives, like a C drive, D drive, E drive, and here we are calling as a partition. Partition is nothing but generally in house we are saying, right? This is my partition, like especially in villas or apartments, these are my partition, this is your partition. So partition is nothing but the portion of area where we have a starting and ending points. So how we can manage that one, and what are the real-time issues we receive? And again, we are going with a fundamental of booting process, administration, and the process management, and again user management. User management is one of the major topic, especially in all interviews. If the interview guy is basically from the Linux or basically have a background means minimum 2 to 3 questions you will get from the user management. The concept of the user management is very quite simple. For example, if we are into the Windows management system, how we are attaching the users. Okay, for example, any companies, what the people will do, they are creating the environments, right? Nothing but once you are joining to the company, they are creating the one login for you. Means ABC one person is joined means immediately they are creating the one login. That particular person is going to be login by their user ID or employee ID. So that is how he want to do it. And after some time you got a promotion. So initially you were as a trainer. Now you got a become a like a trainer or manager or whatever may be. We are not deleting the user, we are doing the modification into the user. How we can do that modification? Second thing is that what are the additional responsibilities we can do it? So nothing but for example you are out of the company, how we can delete the user? Okay, so these are the some set of the operational objectives we can perform it into the real time wise. Okay, then software management. Software management is nothing but especially so software management basically it will be taking care of like a patching. For example, same the Windows management, how we are doing every weekly, every monthly, sometimes okay, the Windows MS Office, otherwise the Windows team will send you the patches, upgrades. In our mobile also, we used to receive the upgrades. Upgrades in the sense it will give the enhancements, right? Patching and patch. Is anyone know about what exactly the patch and what exactly the package? Any difference? Sachin, I think you know, right? What is a patch and what is package? Maybe some sort of idea. I think do you have?
Yes, sir. Package is to download the from software to upgrade there, and
Mhm.
patching is we are putting our software is updating from ours.
Yes. So in simple terminology, if you want to say that means package is a nothing but it's a kind of fresh building. For example, you don't have the VLCC player in your laptop. Okay, so what you used to do it, you are downloading VLCC software and we are installing into the laptop. That is called the package deployment. Patch deployment is a nothing but okay, patch is a nothing but small kind of rectification or some sort of the times you people have heard that log4j. So there is a log4j is a one kind of bugging mechanism. Nothing but everyone whoever using the Microsoft people they got an issue with the log4j blue screen errors. So in that time the company will release you the patch. The patch will be consisting of the line of codes which help you to install the or modify the content. So rectifying the things will be happening by using the patch, but fresh installation will be happening by using the package. Hope this one is understand. So this is the one of the thing. Later on we are going into the some sort of additional MySQL, some sort of additional things, application things, networking management, why the network is needed, what are the purpose we used to do it, what are the operation we used to do it. Okay, uh, one bit. What are the operation we used to do it, and again, how we need to build the SSH, DHCP, and each and everything, and especially NFS, Samba. These are the sharing mechanism. So everywhere I will give you the notes. So everywhere I will give you the notes and the drive and the video. I will share you the content. The notes also will be like this. Each and everything. The notes will be I am sharing you in proper way. For example, if you go into the FTP, simply I'm sharing. If you go into the FTP also, first of all, the entire FTP, what is a FTP, how we need to install, how we need to test it, everything will be covering up along with the real-time issues and functions. This everything we are discussing into the topic wise. We are not waiting till the end of the moment, end of the day. We are discussing on topic itself. For example, if you are waiting till the end of the moment means by the time you people will be forgot or maybe there is a chances we can miss it out. So to overcome that one, we are going with a topic by topics. So Monday to Friday we will be discussing in detail and especially yesterday nothing but on Saturdays and Sunday, any one of the day. So what we will do, we can have the quite quick call on the particular topic. For example, let we have the call on this one. This in this week we covered these are the two topics. Okay, we can have a conduct the small exam on that one. We can have the along with the people like other people along with you. We can club together. We can have as a discussion. For example, what is a FTP? Okay, in FTP we got this error. How you are going to sort it out, and what is the way of methodology? The question will be repeated to the others. So we can understand how the other guys are explaining, how the other guys are executing. This will help you out to enhance your skills. And you don't want to wait for the till the last minute. You are preparing for that week itself. You are vanishing entire thing. So that is the agenda of the thing. Everything scenario based. Scenario based means in production, if you got a error like this one, particular like FTP termination error, FTP identification error. Okay, what you will use to do it? Why we are using the FTP? If you got a particular error means what are the commands you are using? What are the functionality you are using? So this is a way how we were going into the in deeper of the subject. This will help you to go into the subject. For example, you can see that here people will ask you that port numbers. Okay, and sometimes they will ask you that what is the difference between active and passive. So active and passive is nothing but simply we are not giving the answers. Along with answers, we are giving the scenario also. Means why we are using the active, why we are giving the passive. That is the what the difference, right? From the experienced guy to our normal fresher guy. That is what the difference. Fresher is nothing but he will be having the knowledge, but the experienced guy will be having the along with the knowledge he will be having the experience also. That is what majorly we can move on. For example, you can see that this is what the error you received. Port 21 is blocked. Okay, so why we are receiving that one, and what is the fundamental things we are going to validate, how we are sorting out. This entire thing we are making as a one scenario and we are discussing. That is the way we are implementing the in interview. So interviewer also expecting not an answer. He is expecting expertise into the particular subject. So that is we are focusing upon particular thing. So this is the way we are discussing every weekend. Nothing but Monday to Friday classes will be there. Saturday or Sunday, wherever you people are having the free, we can have a discussion on especially scenario based how we need to sort it out or generalize the discussion, scenario based discussion that will help you out into the move on to the subject. Then we can learn the things, okay, within a time limit. So that is the way we are learning every topic. So every topic we are going to discuss whether whatever may be the topic. So if you go into the NFS also, okay, that is also how to implement the NFS. So I will give the entire notes along with the installation and along with the troubleshootings. You can see that what are the troubleshootings we will do. Along with that, what are the real-time issues we will receive and including interview questions also. So, what are the interview questions generally we will receive, and what are the things we need to answer? Okay, and moreover, some sort of the troubleshooting other references also if you have missed everything. Means the material will be consisting of introduction, definitions, executions, and troubleshootings, and other factors. Everything it will be concluded. So everything that will be happening on full-fledgedly. We are not touching upon basically. We are covering up and everything. There is a course tracker will be there. The course tracker will be consisting of okay, what are the topics we covered, okay, from the syllabus, and what are the fundamental topics we covered, whether we have a validation or not. Each and everything we are going to discussing upon. Each and everything we are should be notable. So this is the way how we are covering up into the Linux wise. In the same way, we will be having the different type of the things, nothing but AWS also. So AWS also we are going to discussing on okay the content wise and the notes wise also we will be discussing okay, and every topics will be having the in-depth analysis. For example, VMware also. The VMware also we are going to discussing upon okay what are the things will be there and what are the topics will be there, including the videos, the content, and the notes. Everything will be discussing. So the discussion will be from the source to explanation and execution. Everything will be happening upon. So along with this one, if you're going with let me show you that. Let me showcase the VMware syllabus also. Just I'm showing the information. This is about the AWS. So these are the topics we are going to cover it up into the AWS. Nothing but the storage.
Sir, screen is not visible.
Sorry,
A screen not visible from your side.
what is it?
Your screen.
Not sharing, I guess.
From starting onwards?
Just a screen is visible.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So from the AWS side also, we are going to discuss about, like what is AWS, what is a cloud computing. First of all, I will start from the cloud computing. In cloud computing, we are having a lot of the discussions. So nothing but AWS we have, Azure we have, GCP we have, everything. So what are the fundamentals of those things? Nothing but what is the differences are there, and what is the PaaS, SaaS, those terminologies. And after that, we are going to the infra management. Nothing but how to make your server should be storageable context like a Glacier storage and a compute. There is a compute is a, some sort of the services will be there, how to create a compute is nothing but where we are establishing the servers, we are creating the servers, we are managing the servers by using the service called compute. How to use the compute, okay, and how to use the route 53. Route 53 is related to the DNS concept. So route 53 also we are going to explain in that how we are managing the DNS related stuff, and the databases also how we can create the databases. VPC, virtual private cloud. So VPC also how we are installing the virtual networks and why we are using, what are the process will be there, what are the differences will be there, and security option. So there is a some 15 to 20 topics will be there. Every topic we are covering up along with the notes and information with the real time scenarios. Each and everything we are not skipping upon anything. We are going to discuss in detail. Okay, so that is a general methodology of execution of the things. Okay, so any doubts anyone have? Till this is I'm just explaining about the agenda and the process wise. Okay, anyone want to know anything? Okay, okay. Help you out.
Okay, good morning to all. My name is Sachin. I'm working with Tech Mahindra. Overall, my experience more than 10 years. Actually, I'm a non-IT graduate. Currently working with application support lead in Tech Mahindra. I'm handling a team, 20 people. Okay. I have worked with, expertise with Linux, Oracle also, not in AWS, to knowledge upgrade and getting a big opportunities. So that's why I'm joining this course.
Okay, thank you. So nothing but coming to the Linux, what are the things you are expertise? Nothing but you know the Linux, but you want to know the some sort of the additional in-depth details. Otherwise, how it will
Ha-
be?
Yes, as a part of production support engineer, but I have
Okay,
getting the more knowledge to getting opportunities for because coming with this right now 2025 is going on AI and machine learning also, but Linux is fundamental.
yeah,
That's why I'm knowledge upgradation. So getting the big opportunities, getting to new chances. Yeah.
correct. So that is what the major thing. The thing is that people are generally, I'm saying that freshers also, people are directly going to the cloud technologies. Otherwise, like a data science or data analytics. But the thing is that fundamentally these all are depending upon the operating system layer. Means, for example, your operating system is a primary. If your laptop is running fine, on top of that only you can install whether whatever may be the services, whether you can install the VLCC player or you can install the any WhatsApp app or whatever it may be. But the fundamental is that your operating system. So any technology, whether Windows or Linux or Mac, these are the operating systems is a primary layer we are calling. These primary layers only help you out to create applications layers, manage the application layers. So before going to the higher technology, you people need to make sure the fundamentals will be very strong. Then the new technology will be the somewhere it will be will getting the flaw. From that flaws only we are getting the new technologies, right? This is the way how we people are managing the things and all. Okay. So yeah, Manasa and if you don't mind, can you just explain yourself?
Yeah, I'm currently working in ISG. Totally, it is non-IT.
Okay,
So presently, I'm looking to join for any of the IT job.
okay,
So join the course for that.
sure, definitely. Okay,
Yeah.
so the requirement is almost the same for everyone. Okay, the thing is that we are going to teach you from the basics to the addition, nothing but in depth of the entire course will be in depth and in detail way. Okay, so this is the way of my teaching, and probably you would have seen the some sort of the my blog details also. Okay, we are not stopping anywhere. We are starting from the scratch. We thought of that. You people don't know anything. From their point of view only, we are starting each and everything. Okay. So whenever you are getting the any doubts or any kind of informations, okay, just do let me know and we can able to proceed accordingly. Okay. So we don't want to be just skipping the things and all. We want to be go in detail of the environment. That is what we used to do that. Okay. So let me go to the some basics of we can cover it further today. Okay. First of all, so basically people are aware of that what exactly the operating system is. That operating system is something, okay, where it will help you out to user and hardware. It's a kind of the bridge between the user and hardware. Okay, for example, you want to do the control P, just if you want to do the control C, control V, okay, whatever the instructions you are giving, that instruction will be passing to the hardware and it will be written in the same way from the hardware. Nothing but it will help you to data transfer and meanwhile, the response also. It will barrier, it will act like a barrier and meanwhile, the hidden part is that it will do the validation also. Some sort of the times, for example, instead of Control C, you mention like a Windows C or Alt C. Probably that shortcut is not there. So how your operating system will be identify that so it won't be worked out or it won't be will get an issue because your operating system is having the inbuilt capacity to understand okay whether it is a working or not, which one is a correct, which one is a wrong. Those information will be inbuilt mechanism your operating system will be exist. So that is the reason when you are trying with the different keywords, different things and all, it won't be acceptable. Okay. In the same way, Unix also is one of the operating system. Okay. It was started in AT&T is Bell Laboratories. Okay, so is Unix is a one of the common operating system. It's a open source and distributed. Open source means you don't want to pay the amount for the most of the Linux environment, Unix environment. Okay, it's a free of the cost. We can download and we can work it up with a free of the cost. No need to pay the any extra amount. Where and when we need to pay, for example, let it be I'm a small company. Okay, I'm having the set of the 10 members. So what I done? So I downloaded the software. Okay, I'm implement my application. Let it be I'm having the like a Zomato small application is there, kind of courier service. Okay, I install my application. I'm working upon. So there, if you want to looking for the some sort of standardization, for example, there the patches are not happening. Means in our mobile also, almost for when you brought a mobile for 1 or 2 years, you will receive the like patches and packets upgrades or updates you will receive that will help you to enhance your services, your mobile capacity. For example, this will be not happening for the long term. Okay, it will be happening for the some limited time, maybe 1 year or 2 years. So in the same way, when you're going with the free version, these are the things are not available. Okay, for example, at the time of upgradation you got a some issue, so at least you will be have the one customer care number. You can call to the particular phone person or whoever maybe the customer care person. You can ask for that. Okay, when I'm trying to upgrade, I got this issue. Okay, they are at least send you the some sort of patching or they can repair you that. But when you're going with a free support mechanism, these are the things are not existed most of the times. So in that time only, for example, when I need a support, when I'm expecting some expertise support, when I'm expecting some sort of additional support or additional patching, vulnerabilities properly existed, in that time I'm going with a nothing but a package mechanism. Means I'm going to have a call with them. I'm going to like how we are creating the Netflix account, Prime account. In the same way, we are taking for the monthly, annum, or quarterly also will be there. Most of the companies they are taking for the annum wise. Means they will take the subscription for an entire 1 year. They will pay the some minimal amount or based on the packages. How we have a Netflix and Prime, single mobile, double mobile, or three mobiles, and the capacity wise how the things are there. In the same way, server also we will be having the capacity wise differences will be there. For example, you are looking for single service means per monthly this many services, per quarter this many services, this many analyzes, this many things, these things will be going to be established. So based on our need, I'm going to be going with the thing. But the one of the beauty is that when compared to the windows and all, by default it is a premium service. If you need a services means you have to download, is not a possible, you have to get it done by using the payment service. But coming to the Unix, here no need to go for the payment services. You can go with the addition of by using the managing the things by using the free of the cost. Okay, let me show you the some of the documents. So there is a one more differences will be there when compared to them. People are saying that Unix and Windows and Linux, there is a lot of things will be there. So what exactly the basic understanding of Unix and Windows? See, we all are Windows. Windows is our basic platform. Most of the users are 90 Windows platform guys. So the Windows is a kind of the thing where people are having the graphical user mode. Nothing but for example, Control C, Control V, or you can watch the movie, you can install the software. Each and everything you can by running by using the graphical interface. Graphical interface means it will be visible and we can perform it. But coming to the Unix environment wise, Unix environment also supporting the graphical and the command line. Both of them is supporting. See, Windows also we are having the graphical. command line also. Graphical is 98% of the people are using the graphical. The command line, the PowerShell. The PowerShell people are using majorly for the administration purpose. Okay, for example, you want to execute, you want to kill it, you want to modify anything, people are going with the PowerShell mechanism. In the same way, here also, coming to the Unix also we can execute by using the focusing on command line. Why the command line means, for example, when you're going with the Windows mechanism, if you want to install any software, whatever may be the software, if you want to install the software means directly you can double click and next with the zero knowledge you are trying to install. Means here the knowledge is not a mandatory. Okay, at least understanding and executable thinking is more than enough. You can perform the things. But coming to the Unix environment, the Unix environment majorly focusing on security. When the security is a primary aspect, graphical user is they are not accepting. Means don't go with assumptions. If you know, though. If you know the things, then go and perform. If you don't know the things, don't perform anything at all. So that is the majorly intention of Unix environment. There, how we are going to perform means by the command line. So everything will be happening by using the command lines. Nothing but if you want to execute, if you want to create it, if you want to modify anything, we can perform by using the command line. So graphical also we can do it, command line also do it. But the graphical interface will be there to the most of the senior guys or some set of the team members only, not for the everyone. But the command line will be executing for the each and everyone. It will be executable and manageable also. So this is a basic understanding of Windows and Unix. Both are the operating systems, and both operating systems also help you out create, execute, modify. All the things will be happening. Both are having the command line and a graphical user mode. And coming to the security point of view, Unix will be majorly we are focusing on command line only, not a graphical user. And one of the major thing is that Unix is a totally case sensitive. Whatever you are typing, everything should be small letters only. There is no capital letters and all. We are not using 98 to 99 percentage. There is some sort of one or two comments. Okay, we are using the capital letters. Most of the times we are using the case sensitive small letters only we are using. So these are the fundamentals of the okay Unix and all. Probably you will get a little bit of bore and all because these are the not a practical things. These are kind of introduction things. Once we jump into the topics and all, you can understand very well than the other things. Okay, because there we will be having the concept and the executions and the commands. But these are the fundamentals we need to know. Okay, just bear with us. Okay, so Unix features. So as I said, you're right. Unix and Windows both are the operating system. How your Windows operating system is supporting like multi-user capabilities, multitasking, portability, security features, hierarchical file systems, whatever the features your Windows operating system is providing, along with the security, your Unix operating system also supporting. Nothing but you can access, you can perform the multiple actions, networking support also, so shell scripting also, portability also, multitasking also we can perform each and everything. There is no kind of the difference between the you are not lacking anywhere. Okay, these things I can perform it in Windows, but I cannot perform this into the like Unix. There is no kind of the latency or any issue. Whatever the things are you are performing into the Windows, okay, everything we can perform by using the Unix also, but with a set of restrictions. Restrictions is a primary aspect here because we are majorly keeping our mind only with the Unix based with the security analysis. Security wise only we will think and security wise only we will execute the things. So what is the difference between the Unix and Linux? So people are saying that Unix is there and Linux is there, Ubuntu is there, Fedora is there, and different type of the operating system like Oracle Linux is there. There is a lot of things are there. So what is the difference between basic difference between the Unix and the Linux? The Unix and the Linux both are operating systems only. Unix is a something like that. It is like a parents. Okay, Unix is a nothing but it is a the property or the major the concept of the operating system is a Unix. Linux, Fedora, and other things and all, it is a nothing but futures or the portion of flavors of Unix. We are calling as a flavors. It's like a kits. Okay, so here Unix is a basically it will be common for everyone, but Linux is a specifically it is a product of the Red Hat. Okay, IBM AX is a product of IBM. HP UX is a product of HP UX. Okay, there is a some sort of the candidates will. For example, Unix is a free software. What the other companies will do? Let it be I have a good knowledge. Okay, I can download the software of the Unix. I can do the customization of the things. Means, for example, everyone using the phones. Some sort of the people are using the iPhone. Some sort of the people are using the let it be Samsung. Some sort of the people are using the basic phone. The fundamental feature is that every phone is majorly the purpose we are using for the communication purpose. Means you can able to call, you can able to read, okay, send the message, you can able to read the message, you can do the lot of the action. That is the fundamental aspect, right? So coming to here, whenever you are performing anything, let it be I'm having the good knowledge into the Android. So what I will do, I can do the lot of the customization things. Nothing but for example, in when I using the other phones, the battery capacity is very low or the particular feature is not coming. I done the some scripting, I write the some code, I embedded into the existing software. I make something like that, the new software will be supporting wherever we are lacking. Means previous my mobile, I'm not able to take the images, but in the new phone I can able to take the images, more clarity, more visibility, more way. In the same way we can establish the thing into the new software also. That is what the people also done. Unix is a common platform. It is supporting everyone. So the companies like Red Hat, Ubuntu, CentOS, IBM AX, these are the companies, Oracle, Linux, these are the companies. They taken the Unix software. It's a free of the cost. They can create their own technology and they went for the patent rights. Okay, for example, if you want to use the Red Hat Linux means I need to take the license or I need to take the support from the Red Hat team only. That's the same thing, right? For example, right now you are having the Samsung mobile or some, for example, you are having the Apple mobile, okay, Apple mobile. So if any problem will come, you will going to the directly to the particular Apple center only, right? Whoever will be the vendor. Apple means Apple, Samsung means a Samsung. So why you are going to them only? Because the product is a part of particular team. So that's the same thing based on the product. Whoever is selling the product, they are the responsible for the service and executions. If you're facing any challenges in the moment of the time, we are going to take the support from them and execution from them. That is what we used to do it. Okay, so here also Unix and the Linux both are the operating systems. Okay, Unix is a nothing but a common operating system. It's like a flavor, or it's nothing but a parent. And the Linux is a nothing but a, it is a flavor of Unix. Nothing but it is a one of the flavor of Unix operating system. It will be have the enhanced features. Linux will be have the enhanced or additional features of operating system will be having. So that is the next terminology, Unix distribution. As I said, you right. Unix is a nothing but a common platform. Unix is having more than 250 distribution. Distribution is a nothing but the flavors. Okay, we can see that IBM AX, HP Unix, Sun Solaris. Now it will become the Oracle product, and BSD variant and the Red Hat Linux. Okay, Kali Linux. Okay, there is a sort of different operating systems will be there. Every operating system will be help you out to, okay, provide their own services. If you want any product of IBM AX means I need to take the patent rights. I need to take this. I need to pay the some amount to the IBM people. So every company having their own patent rights. If you want to use the particular product means obviously I need to pay. That is what. If you want to use the Samsung mobile means I need to pay some amount to the Samsung team. I will get the mobile, then I can use the services. That is the same fundamental we are using into the server wise also. This is we are calling as a distributions of Unix. Nothing but the distribution is nothing but the number of execution points, flavors of the Unix. So um, next thing is that unique file system. So when you go into the file system architecture, okay, so for example, you can see that C drive is automatically it was created. D and D is the another drives which I created myself. So in the coming to here also, when going to the file system architecture wise also, we are calling as boot block. So the boot block is something like that. It compared to the our C drive. How our C drive is created, how it was created. It was created by the automatically by the your operating system. Here we are not doing anything. It will be created by the your operating system by default. Super block is nothing but, for example, you can see that every block will be having the one identification number. For example, let it be D drive, E drive, C drive. How your operating system will be identifying by using the metadata. This super block will be having the metadata information, means what is the file system capacity, what is the size of the capacity, how much of the data is there, where the data is stored, and what is the futures of the thing, and each and everything it will be holding. That is we are calling as a super block. Inode is nothing but the directory structure. Means for example, if you go into here, inside of that how many directories are there, okay, inside of directories what is the structure of directories, okay, again inside how many directories subdirectories are there, that directory mechanism is stored by the inode. Data blocks is nothing but where the data is existed, means whatever the data is there, everything will be existing on your hard disk block device. That information will be storing upon your block device. So these are the basic terminologies only we are using. Going forward, every particular point we are going in detail. So these are the basic fundamentals of Linux. Okay, what is a kernel? Manages the resources. Shell is a nothing but a command line, nothing but a C shell, and how we are like a command line. The file system architecture and package management basic commands. These are the generalize every point whatever we are discussing is going to be discussing and going forward in detail and more in enhanced way. Okay, so actually I don't want to be going deeper of the things and all, because these are the basic fundamental things and all. We are not going into the deeper of the subject as of now, because later on we are going to understanding about how your operating system is booting. Okay, what is the user management, what is the package management, okay, software management, each and everything we will have the 4 to 5 classes will be there, and every classes will be we are going into the deeper of the subject, we are executing with the commands and execute. See, 1 or 2 classes will be having the only theoretical subject only. Later on we are going into the practicals only. So till now maybe Manasa or something, you understand at least the basics?
Yes,
Okay, any doubts?
no problem.
Okay, so here basic fundamental things only. These are the things are not coming to the any kind of interviews on also. But that would be better to know that what is the terminologies. Every technology will be having the then own terminology. The terminology only help you out to understand and execute and modify the things. That is what we are learning here. Okay, Sachin, I think you already aware of that, right? The process.
Yes.
Yeah, he's already know the things and all. Okay, so these are the basic fundamentals of the thing, and there is a one more thing will be there. Okay, like booting process. This one,
Sir, what about duration, sir? 1 year, 2 months?
actually, for the coming to the Linux, it will take you the minimum of some 30 days. Will take you that.
And AWS?
So AWS will be take you the again 15 days to 20 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So all together, it will take you at least 2 months. You can consider 2 months.
Okay. And timing same, yeah, at morning, na?
Yeah, almost the same time. Because you people are see, there is some set of the people have their comfortable based on thing. So we are going with the same time only, 7:30 to 8:30.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay. And for example, there is some of the times if people are occupied, busy or something, means we can have the session into the weekend in early morning hours. Okay, like before 12 o'clock, before something, because at least if you want to plan it anything with the family also, you don't want to be disturbed, right? So that is the reason. Okay, that we can plan it. Manasa, do you have any doubts? We are not going much into the topic today. At least you want to know. Okay, you just text me your mail IDs. I will give you the access to the drive. Okay, you can download, you can have the content. Everything will be listed over there. Okay, so you can able to access the data. Okay, the whatever the drives I'm showing, right? Everything you are able to access. So in tomorrow topic, actually, we are going to discuss about one more the major primary thing, booting process. For this booting process, at least we need to have some 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, this is one of the major interview question. We are going to get it into the interviews. So we need to understand each and everything fundamental of. Okay, so what is the booting process? What is the purpose of the booting process? Why we are using each and everything? We need to understand how many stages will be there. Okay, one entire 6 stages we are going in detail of the execution and process will go into the deeper of the subject. So it is one of the important topic we are going to discuss tomorrow, and we can start the things into the booting process. Once the booting process is completed, so we are completing the basic fundamentals. Then we are going with the installing of our operating system and VMware, how to download VMware, Linux operating system, how to install the things and all, and what are the process will be there, each and everything will be there. So we can download that one. Everything is documented. We can showcase here also. Once this is completed, we are going to the totally practicals only. Then we are going to the user management. Here we will be having a lot of the things will be there. Lot of the concepts will be there. How to create a users, how to manage the users, how to troubleshoot the users. Each and everything we are going into the in detail. And after that, the troubleshootings also will be there. Okay, and software management, send mail, NFS. So these all are everything, topic wise only we are going. Every topic, the notes also you will get it into the same format. Okay, you are accessing, managing, and executing into the same format. See, if you have any doubts still means just go through my channel. We already had some sort of the old students. We explain the things under. It will be helpful for you to go in detail into the particular way. Okay, and previous my students information. Okay, executions, videos are there. Everything you will get a video, content, and information. Everything. I can promise you
Sure, yeah. Okay,
that.
please
Okay.
provide the